Next thing is that after we create the frame and a panel, we need to add the widget or the controller to our GUIs. So before I show you how we can actually show those controller widget to our GUIs, let's overview the widgets that wxPython has. The first place that you can get to see what it has, if you go to the wxPython website, click on the documentation, and then here if you click on the gallery, it will open the gallery. It doesn't have all the widgets, but it gives you some idea about the widgets that the wxPython has it. So you can go and look at this list and go all the way through and see what they have it. So for example, if you hear it has a spin control, you want to see how it works, so you can open it in the new link, and then you can go there and see how you can actually use that controller. So this is one place that you can go and take a look at the some of the available widgets that wxPython has. The other place is that you can go and look for both the widgets and how to write the code, and it's very helpful is that if you click on the download and go down here into the extra, and then click on this extra here, so it takes you here, and then you can go locate the latest version, click on that, and then there is a demo file. This is the wxPython demo, and then download that demo file, and it's going to be a zip file, so you have to unzip it, and you download that, unzip it. So I already did that, and if you unzip it, it's gonna be something like that. So go into that, you have the demo folder, the sample folder, and readme file. The sample folder, you can go there. There's some couple of samples here, so you can go there and run each of them, and these are the sample files. So for example, let me just double click to see if it works or not. Usually they do. So there's a GUI like that, and it works, and you can open it, look at the code, and if it's something that you look for, that you can copy it or get the idea how to do that. But the part that I want to talk about it is this demo folder. If you go to the demo folder and then go down to either of these two files, if you are on Windows, you just double click on that, it will open it, or if you double click it, it didn't open it, you just simply use the command prompt or the terminal and do that. So I will do it. You double click it, it usually open. It's going to be something like that. If you double click on that, it doesn't open. One thing that you can do is just copy there, copy the command prompt or the terminal, just go to that folder and then write python demo.py, and it will open. So either way, so you can open the wxPython, and the good thing is that it has lots of information here that you can use. For example, if you come here, you'll see what are the things it has. So if you come here, is the recent, the frames, the command dialog, more dialogues, and for example here the core is the most commonly used one. So for example, if I click on the button, I see if I want to add the button, how it works. Usually it's looking like that. So it has an overview tab that shows what that does. It has a code that you can go there even if you need to see how to write that, and it has a demo, so it shows how you can add different type of, for example, button there. If you want to see how you add, for example, the checkbox, so these are checkbox, the overview, demo, and checkbox, and you can go there and look at the different widget it has it. The common one that we use it, so button is one of them. The checklist is another one we might use it. The combo box is one that we use it a lot. So drop down menu that we have here. The grid is something like Excel sheet, something like that. Sometimes we need it. So simple grid is just like that. So you can click on some of them. So it will show you how it's gonna look like. So then we have, for example, the list control is going to be like that. The list box is going to be like that. So you can click on each of them and it shows you, for example, how each of them can be done. So it's very helpful. If you look for anything specific, it has very good help. So assume I want to add the, as I said, for example, the button. So I can click on that, and every different type of the available button that wxPython has, I can see, okay, this is the beatman button, it's the regular button, the radio button, or any other type of button. So I can see there. First of all, I know what it has, what type of widget it has. Second, if I want, I can look at the code. If I want to add the code manually, I will add them. Remember, we use the wxGlade, and also, or you may use the wx form builder. The things that if you use either of them, remember that they don't have all the available widgets. So if you come here and go through all those lists, you see there are lots of more widgets available. So sometimes you have to add them manually to your code, depending on what you need to want to do. If you are using those common one, the wxGlade and wx form builder, they both have them. But if you want to use the ones that are not the most common one, then you can come here and first of all find them, and then you see how to use them. For example, assume you want to add the gauge to your code for any reason, so you can come here and see what type of gauge is available, and then you can go to the demo code and see how you can actually add them to your code. So next, I'm going to show you, now that we have some familiar with the widgets, so I'm going to show you how we can add those widgets to our GUI using the wxGlade.